Good morning, everyone. Happy Thursday. It is April 24th, draft day. We're going to talk about that in a minute. Of course, we're live on Facebook every weekday morning right around this time. Love it when you join us live. Leave a comment, or you can watch it whenever you would like because it stays on your Facebook feed, so watch it when it works best for you, or listen to it as a podcast. You can find that at inform.com/podcast. Just look for the Inform Minute.
All right, today, starting off foggy in a few spots, it sounds like.
It's been really soupy in northern Minnesota for several hours now this morning. Starting to improve in some spots, a little bit better through Roseau County. Thief River, I've noticed improvement. Fergus Falls, not nearly as soupy as you were early in the morning. So we're getting there. As the sun gets higher in the sky, that helps, and then the wind picks up just a touch. Out of the northeast, maybe 5 to 10, maybe 15 miles an hour today, and that'll be enough to kind of kick this fog out of here. Enjoy a little bit of sunshine this morning before the cloud cover starts to thicken up this afternoon, this evening. I do expect us to go pretty gray later today. Underneath that gray, we'll watch out for a spot or two of rain. Very small, slight chance of just a couple drops. Southern Valley into Lakes Country, late evening toward bedtime tonight. If you do see any rain, I'd say a few hundredths of an inch. So this is not a big impressive rain. It's actually a more impressive rain down into South Dakota and southern Minnesota. We're kind of just getting scraped with it. We will feel the clouds though, see the clouds because of that, and keep temperatures in the 50s today. Warmer 50s than yesterday's 50s, I think, with a lack of wind, because yesterday was pretty blustery.
I went for a walk. I did not like it.
It was not enjoyable.
Nope.
Yep. Should have stayed home.
Yep.
Stay inside.
Today's walking conditions will be cool with the 50s, but better in terms of wind. So at least there's that. If you want to avoid a sprinkle or two, best to walk earlier in the day compared to later. Southern sections, again, has the best chance at seeing any of those sprinkles. Further north, likely missing out. Let's see, this all clears out and we've got a beauty of a day on our hands for tomorrow. I'm talking 60s and sunshine and not a lot for wind. I think northeast, very light in the morning, picks up a little in the afternoon, 5 to 15, maybe a gust to 20, but even that's a maybe in my book. I think it's going to be a beautiful day for tomorrow. About 65 for your Friday afternoon. We love when good weather lands on a Friday.
Heck yeah.
Temps remain mild into the weekend. I've got 60s to near 70 on Saturday, low 70s on Sunday, but conditions not so comfortable. Strong winds on Saturday, south-southeast gusting 30, 35. We have a wind even stronger into Sunday, gusting 40, 45, sustained 20 to 30. So very windy on Sunday, and cloudy and scattered showers developing. They become more widespread late afternoon toward the evening through the overnight into Monday. Could have some embedded thunderstorms with that too. Monday afternoon, we've got a chance at not only some thunderstorms, but maybe even some strong and severe thunderstorms. I think the best bet for those is going to be over into Lakes Country, so kind of further to the east in our viewing area. Hail and gusty winds possible as we head into Monday. We'll try to pin down the details as we get a little closer because it's barely Thursday right now. And then temperatures a little cooler for your Tuesday before we heat things up back into the 60s towards 70 degrees to turn the calendar into May. The first few days of May looking pretty decent. Okay, that was a lot to unpack there. We've got ups and downs, we've got storm chances. A gorgeous day tomorrow. That's what I want you to take away.
Yeah, that's the main thing.
Focus
That's
on
what
that.
we'll hear.
Okay, that's all.
Thank you,
Thanks,
Lydia.
Lydia.
Well, we're tracking breaking news this morning. A crash seriously damaged an SUV in South Fargo overnight. It happened a little before 2:30 on 40th Avenue South, close to Centennial Middle School. It appears from the video that we got overnight that the SUV hopped the curb and hit a tree beside the road. We do know police had closed off 40th Avenue between 25th and 28th Street, at least for a little while they cleaned up the scene. We've reached out to both Fargo Police and the North Dakota Highway Patrol asking for more information on this crash.
A man was arrested after a police chase in West Fargo. 43-year-old William Jacobs had multiple warrants out for his arrest. Police tried to stop his car near 4th Street and 12th Avenue Northwest, but they say that he took off. Officers stopped him after a short police chase. Jacob was arrested for fleeing, driving under suspension, and those outstanding warrants. Thankfully, nobody was hurt in that police chase.
The superintendent of Fargo Public Schools will step down sooner than originally planned. Rupat Gandhi asked to move his last day up from June 30th to June 5th because of a family vacation. The school board unanimously approved the request at its latest meeting. The associate superintendent, Bob Groves, will serve as interim superintendent until June 30th.
President Trump is signaling a major shift in his trade war with China. The president is considering slashing China's 145% tariffs by between 50 and 65%. Earlier this week, leaders from Walmart, Target, and Home Depot met with the president, warning that there could soon be empty store shelves across the country in big box stores like those. The number of cargo ships from China is now down about 35% compared to this time last year.
Hot Mic with Dom Izzo coming up this morning, 9 to 11 on WDAY Extra and Inforum.com. Special show today. Of course, it's the first round of the NFL draft, and we have you covered on WDAY. The first round starts at 7 o'clock tonight. You can watch all 3 days of the draft here on WDAY. All eyes are on Gray Zabel.
Oh, yeah, that's for sure. The former Bison offensive lineman projected as a first-round pick by a lot of analysts. I just looked at one mock draft from a very trusted source in the NFL, Daniel Jeremiah, who says he's going to go number 11 to the 49ers, which I think is pretty high, but who knows? He's been a great player, of course, for NDSU, and a lot of teams could certainly use a good offensive lineman. So we'll be tracking that throughout the day and, just living that up because it's going to be a lot of fun to see where he goes tonight. Today on Hot Mic with Dom Izzo, more on Gray Zabel, plus the 6th annual Hot Mic draft. Mock draft, I should say. The best draft minds here at WDAY attempt to pick the first round of the draft tonight. It's always a lot of fun to do that.
How much research have you done?
So much. I've been doing mock drafts since the Super Bowl ended, so since February.
Wow.
So
Okay.
I've been doing a lot. Now, that doesn't mean I'm going to get anything right, but I'll do my best.
Is it a competition amongst you guys?
I wouldn't say it's like a competition, but it's certainly an ego boost when you get one right. So
Okay.
that's kind of fun. So tune in, watch Hot Mic today from 9 to 11. I'll be there. Dylan, you're going to be there, right?
Yeah.
Dylan will be there. So tune in for that. It'll be a lot of fun. 9 to 11 on WDAY Extra.
And remember, right now is a great time to get your Inform.com subscription, your all-access pass to all these news, weather, sports headlines. You can get 99 cents a month for your first 3 months. Just go to Inform.com/subscribe to check it out.
All right, join us the rest of the day for our newscast as well. Our next one's at 4, 5. We have newscast tonight at 6 o'clock, and we'll also be at Gray Zabel's watch party tonight in Pierre, South Dakota, our sports team. So that'll be exciting. If he gets picked, we'll have reaction from that. Because of the draft, our 10 o'clock news, I think, will probably be pushed back till about 10:30. So keep that in mind. We'll have that on after the draft tonight.
Have a great day, everyone.